right, first, I'm going to give an honors to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim out there that follow Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom. All right, a brother, somebody on the comment board somebody on the comment board said there was no sound, so I had to redo this video. But the title of this video is going to be called Captivity and Slavery for the Heathens. And I was reading Psalms 83rd chapter of how these nations have great hatred and want to destroy the nation of Israel. All right, starting with Esau, Edom. And I was saying these nations, so-called white people, so-called Chinese, Japanese, Africans, all right, East Indians, all right, the Aborigines of Australia, all right, Polynesians, Hawaiians, Samoan, and Tongans. All right. If your lineage don't go back to Abram, Isaac, and Jacob, if your lineage go back to these nations of people that I just named, all right, you're going to captivity. You're going to slavery. All right. Can somebody check if there's audio? Okay, cool. Throw out. All right. So hey, you nations are going to captivity. Okay. Because y'all have band together to destroy the children of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to read Psalms 83 again, and I hope this lesson is very edifying. In Psalms 83, keep not no silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consult against thy hidden ones. They have come, and they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. In the name of Israel, Yasharallah, may be no more in remembrance. And that's what these nations have been doing. Like I said before I had to restart my video, they've been going to these United Nations councils, the EU councils, all right, global organization council to destroy the nation of Israel. All right. That's why most of these foods and corporations put stuff in Jake's food to destroy them, man. Put gun stores, liquor stores, chemicals and stuff in people's food to destroy the nation of Israel, man. Because they know that the targets are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, but they don't know that there's Israelites that look like these other nations that's even scattered amongst the heathens, that even scattered amongst you Edomites, man, and you Hamites, you Japhites, all right? Any other lineage of nations of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, man. You have Israelites scattered amongst you, which they don't understand. Because these heathens, they look at the carnal, not the spiritual. And they're not spiritual at all. Especially not these Edomites, man. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom. All right? Who is Edom? Esau, Edom is the so-called white people, which are Caucasians. All right? They're the only nation on the planet that have pale or white skin. Which they're not white, they're different shades of red. Because Esau, Edom, the word Edom goes back to red, Idumea. And the Ishmaelites, which are the so-called Saudi Arabians. Of Moab, the so-called Chinese. And the Hagarenes, which were an ethnic group of Ishmaelites, which are so-called Saudi Arabians again. Gabal, which were, if I'm not mistaken, they were Hamites or Japhites. And Ammon, all right, Ammon is the so-called Japanese. And Amalek, all right, Amalek is the so-called Ish people, all right, small hat people, the twisted sideburns, if you know what I mean. The Jewish people, I'm just going to call it as that. They claim themselves to be Jews, which are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. All right, those are the Amalekites, all right, the people that's living in Israel today. They call themselves Israelis, Zionists, Ashkenazi. Those are the true people. They are Amalekites, man. Those are not the true people, man. And the Philistines, which are them Africans, are the Canaanites, the Mizraimites, the Sudanese, them tall black ass niggas. Those are Those are Hamites. Those are the true Africans. Now our people, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, are scattered amongst Africa, call themselves the Ghanaians, the people of Senegal, the people of Ivory Coast, the people of Nigeria, the people of Benin, the Igbo, Yoruba. Those are Israelites. Mostly of West Africans are mostly Israelites, but even before the Southern Kingdom went into Africa, you had those true Hamite, them true Aborigines of Africa, which were them Hamites, man. So we're not Africa. We're not Africans. We were fled into Africa during 70 AD, all right, of Roman persecution. All right. It says, Ashur, all right, them Kurds, man. What's it called? The Kurds or yeah, them Assyrians. Okay. Also is joined with them. They have it says, oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm going back to Philistines. It says the Philistines and with the inhabitants of Tyre, which are Hamites, Ashur, Asar. Also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, which are the Assyrians. All right. And the Asar is the Assyrians, and the children of Lot are the so-called Asians. All right. Moab and Ammon, so-called Chinese and Japanese, Koreans, North and South Koreans. 9. It says, do unto them as unto the Midianites, which were, what was it? I think it was Ishmaelites. There we go. Ishmaelites. As to Sisera, as to Jabin and the brooks of Kasan, was perished and endured, they became as dung of the earth. So these nations want to destroy us, man. All these nations, all right, the 17 nations, man, minus Israel, and even them these 2/3. The 2/3 are heathens, man. They are a nation themselves. 2/30ians, man. All right, 2/3 of our people are considered as heathens because they don't know Yahweh by Shem Shai. They're gonna die and get judged like a heathen. All right, you got niggas that claim to be Egyptian, saying Egypt is the way of life. The chematology bullshit, the Egyptology. Well, you want to claim to be Egyptian, you're gonna die like an Egyptian. You're going to receive the curses and judgments as an Egyptian. All right. Now, you Jakes, that's 2/3. You're going to come back in your right minds in the kingdom. But you heathens, all right, this is what's going to happen to you. It's Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. Okay? Who are the saints? The Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. Not them people in the Middle East, man. Not the people in Israel today. Them Palestinians and them fucking Amalekites, man. Those are not the true people. Now, remind you, you have Israelites scattered amongst these other nations, and they look like these other nations, but they are not. They're not directly those people, man. They were just scattered. But those that led us into captivity will go into captivity. So, starting with the elites of Esau, Edom, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts, shit. What's another one I could think of? The Goldbergs, all you high elite families that's controlling the world, y'all gonna be the first ones in captivity. And then your rest of your people, these so-called white people, man. You call yourself Swedish, French, German, Austrian, British, whatever. You go into captivity because you're an Edomite. Okay? You Edomites completely. You don't even if you Edomites that look like us, man. All right, you terrorists, y'all going to captivity, man. All right. So hey, the Lord does not care, man. All you heathens are going to captivity. Why? Because you have touching the apple of the Lord's eye. So this is Isaiah 14:1. It's Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Who is Jacob? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. Will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And those strangers are the Israelite foreigners or speckled birds or confusion of faces. Israelites that look like these other nations, that are scattered amongst these other nations, and even look like these other nations, but their lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob through the 12 tribes of Israel. So you may look like a Moabite, so-called Chinese. You may look like a Hamite, so-called African. You may look like a Japhite, a so-called Hawaiian, Samoan, Tongan, Fijian, fucking Papua New Guinean, whatever. But if your lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and if you resonate with the scriptures, as we are the children of God, as it says in Romans 8 and 16, hey, you're an Israelite. Now you're gonna get your Israelite looks back, and you're gonna be cleaved unto the house of Jacob, which is the elect. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and in the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So we're gonna rule over the people that put us in captivity. Them. Hey, people, yeah, Jake, forget about that Islamic slave trade. Hey, niggas want to claim about Islam, nigga. The only way you was put in Islam through captivity, man. Them Arabs and Africans put you in Islam, the Islamic slave trade. They go into captivity. Them Arabians and Africans, they go into captivity, man. The Aboriginal Australians and the Hawaiians, Tongan Samoans, Fijians, Tahitians, they going into captivity. The Japhetic nations, they going to captivity. The so-called Chinese and Japanese, Moab and Ammon, they going to captivity. And the main enemy of all is you fucking Edomites, man. You so-called white people, y'all going to captivity. Y'all going into great slavery for 1,000 years. And this captivity for the heathens is going to be 1,000 times worse, harsh, horrible, horrendous compared to our captivity. Because our captivity was like, it's going to be like a walk in the park, a slap on the wrist from the Lord. Yours is about to be, you going to be, a race of gods is going to be your rulers, man. And they could do anything they want to you with unlimited power. So, hey, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And you oppressors, you police, you elite families, you high up class Edomites, and you other nations, y'all gonna be the first ones ass up in captivity, man. Your head thrown in captivity, man. Y'all gonna receive God level judgment through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem outside and his children, man. So, hey, all right. First, I'm gonna give honors to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim out there that follow Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai with truth and sincerity. All right, but then I like to say Shalom.